While the whole world is taking a break from laughing at Manchester United, we have Udoka Onjoko joining us once again to share the latest updates in sports.
Thank you very much. Have to remind Udoka. Good morning, Udoka.
Yeah, well, he knows I was going to remind him of what happened over the weekend, but it's fine. I'll let old things pass away. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Thank you for being a very kind person. And welcome to Breakfast Central. Udoka, we hear that there's good news for Tobi Amusan. Talk to us about it.
Yes, a very big one for Tobi Amusan, and this is about the Ogun State governor, Dapo Abiodun. On Tuesday, he announced the cash reward of 5 million naira and a house worth millions actually to World, Commonwealth and African 100 meters hurdles champion Oluwatobi Amusan. The governor also named Amusan and Ogun State Sports Ambassador. Abiodun noted that his administration was on course to giving the Ijebu-Ode Stadium the necessary facelift it needed. The call by Amusan, the women's 100-meter hurdles world record holder, to train at the stadium whenever she was in the country would further prompt his administration to fast-track renovation of the stadium. Amusan, while acknowledging the support of Abiodun towards her success, she called on the federal government to do more for athletes. And straight to the Champions League now, looking at the Africans that performed over the night. Of course, we saw Ghana international Mohamed Kudus, who scored the first goal for Ajax against Napoli, but his team ended up losing that game by 6 goals to 1. The Ghana international Kudus has now scored in every Champions League game he has played this season. 3 games, 3 goals, and 1 assist. Nigeria's Victor Osimhen missed the game as he's still recovering from injury. Another Ghana international, Kamal Sowa, was in action in the Champions League as he scored for Club Brugge as his team defeated Spanish giants Atletico Madrid 2-0. Egypt and Liverpool's Mo Salah scored from the penalty spot 8 minutes after the break as the Reds defeated Rangers by 2 goals to 0. And for Bayern Munich, they continued their perfect start in the tournament with a routine win over Czech side Victoria Plzeň. Leroy Sané, Serge Gnabry, and Sadio Mane all scored within the first 21 minutes to ease the Bundesliga champions to victory. And for Sané, he made it 4 just after halftime before Cameroon's Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting completed the route. Now the win leaves Bayern with maximum 9 points from their opening 9 games. All right, let's take a short break. When we return, we'll give you the Champions League results and what to look forward to today. All right, glad to have you back. It is still a sports update on Breakfast Central. Now let's go straight to the Champions League results. Matches played yesterday. In Group A, it was Ajax 1, Napoli 6. Liverpool defeated Rangers 2 goals to 0. Moving on from there now to Group B, Club Brugge defeated Atletico Madrid 2-0. And FC Porto beat Bayer Leverkusen by 2 goals to 0. And in Group C, Bayern Munich defeated Victoria Plzeň by 5 goals to 0. And Inter Milan defeated Barcelona by a goal to 0. Barcelona in 3rd position in that group. And in Group D, Marseille defeated Sporting by 4 goals to 1, while it was a goalless draw between Eintracht Frankfurt and Tottenham Hotspur. And looking at today's games, starting from Group E, Salzburg will be up against Dinamo Zagreb, and Chelsea will take on AC Milan. And for Olivier Giroud, he makes his way back to Stamford Bridge to play against his former club. In Group F, Leipzig will be up against Celtic as Shakhtar Donetsk will travel away from home to take on Real Madrid. In Group G, Manchester City will be up against FC Copenhagen, and Sevilla will battle it out with Borussia Dortmund. While in Group H, Benfica will welcome the French giants Paris Saint-Germain, and Juve will be taking on Maccabi Haifa. In South Africa, looking at the games that were played yesterday, Sekhukhune United defeated Orlando Pirates 2-0. Lamontville Golden Arrows and Cape Town City played out a 1-0 draw. Stellenbosch defeated Maritzburg by 3 goals to 0, and it was Super Sports getting all 3 points against Royal AM 3-1, and TS Galaxy lost at home to Marumo Gallants by a goal to 0. And today, Amazulu FC will take on Richards Bay. Morocco Swallows will be up against Kaiser Chiefs. All right, going straight to Ghana, Serbian coach Milovan Rajevac claims he hasn't finished business with the Black Stars of Ghana as he eyes a 3rd stint to handle the national team if the opportunity arrives. Rajevac was reappointed to lead the Black Stars in September 2021 for the 2nd spell after replacing CK Akono following an unimpressive start to the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The 68-year-old, however, supervised Ghana's worst campaign in the history of the Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon after exiting the group stages with no win recorded. Rajevac was dismissed in February 2022 after the disastrous AFCON display, but the Serbian believes he didn't get enough time to get the best outcome for the four-time African champions. The Serbian trainer had an overwhelming first spell as the head coach of Ghana from August 2008 to November 2010, where he took the Black Stars to the final of the AFCON tournament and also a quarterfinal place at the World Cup in South Africa. And in tennis, Emma Raducanu is out of the Ostrava Open after losing to 5th seed Daria Kasatkina in the first round. The 19-year-old lost 7-5, 6-4 against the Russian world number 11, Kasatkina, and the defeat comes after the British number 1, Raducanu, retired injured from a Korea Open semi-final against Jelena Ostapenko on the 24th of September. Raducanu has struggled with injuries during her first full year on the WTA Tour as she seeks to build on her 2021 US Open victory. Kasatkina will play fellow Russian Ekaterina Alexandrova in the next round. And that's a wrap on Sports Update on Breakfast Central. I am Udoka Njoku.
Thank you very much, Udoka. Congratulations to Tobi Amusan, and we hope that the Ogun State government continues to, well, see, the value in, these athletes, and of course does more to sponsor them, support them.
Not just Ogun State, the rest of the country really needs to do more in supporting our athletes and encouraging them when they've done well within the country, not just outside the country.
I totally agree.
I had the Independence Day report and I spoke to a couple of athletes and they said, look, the AFN, that's the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, needs to do more for athletes in the country. And a lot of them are actually leaving to represent other countries looking for greener pastures because we don't have the necessary facilities to motivate these athletes and also bringing them to win medals for Nigeria. So we need to do a whole lot more, not just for the athletes now, the sportsmen and women in general.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, Luca, once again.
Thank you very much.